Through the pain, through the struggle, if you try to reach, then you gon' pull a muscle. I did it all for the hustle. Tryna ball, build, wrestle. Through the pain, through the heat, I can't take it, too much pain in these streets. I did it all for my peeps. I did it all in these streets.
Had a lot of pain in me, now I got these chains on me. Think my legs gave out the way I keep this cane on me.
Especially if you're gonna talk bar work and you're talking about like active and like push through and came up with it and hip hop culture like that for me is like.
My man grew up way more on local music than I did, like, so.
Okay, now, top 3 of all time in the world, celebrity status-wise. Showbiz, drop it.
Yo, I gotta say, Papoose is one of my dudes.
Papoose.
Cassidy, Larceny family.
Not mad at that.
And just give me anybody out of D Block. I don't care who the fuck it is.
Say a name.
Yo, I fuck with the storytelling of Sheik Luch.
Like, it's a solid 3.
So.
Solid 3.
Yeah. That's like a put me on the spot type thing because I don't really bump like.
Of all time, just think about, I'm sure there was
Top 3 of all time.
Okay, for me, I say
Jadakiss,
Kiss, Cameron, and Scarface. Scarface was a very big artist for me.
Okay. Which artist was the one that you grew up listening to that impacted you at a young age? Like for me, that was Tupac. Like I remember being a kid listening to Tupac and being like fascinated, like, you know what I'm saying? Or even Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was like, I feel he's the reason why I even wanted to start smoking weeds, because he was just be blowing donuts in the Camry. It was impressionable, especially back then, Which artist is that for you guys?
Yo, I'm gonna have to say, I've been asked this question in a different way. And the way I was asked this question is, when did I actually start like picking up on the music that I actually fuck with?
Okay.
Because when you're young, you're influenced by everybody else. You don't really get to pick what you listen to. I'm an early 2000s dude. Like, 50 kind of changed the way people looked at hip hop from a certain perspective in the early 2000s.
I'm not mad at
like
50. I'm not mad at that.
He made that very, very,
Facts.
very commercial. So
Facts.
I gotta show love, and that's like, yo, Wankster came out, all that first tape,
Facts. No, he's a legend. He's a legend.
For me, I have to say Lost Boys and OGC, Original Gun Clappers. This is like early time stuff, and that for me is like I came up off of like skateboarding, graffiti, and shit like that, So like that 90s type of cipher, like raw rhyme scheme, like stuff like that really resonated with me. So definitely like I have to go with that for sure.
Yo, let's focus a little bit more on Shvelly for a bit, okay? So I see like you've been taking their videography seriously.
Yes.
Yeah. How many videos you shot this year?
19.
19.
And that's just music videos. That's just music videos.
Yo.
I shot a series of live performances, maybe 100 plus.
Yeah.
he shot for everybody in the city.
I've shot vlogs.
Yeah.
And I've done little montage videos as well. But
Everybody's got to
music
show my
videos,
photo.
19 solid this year.
Music videos. When did you start doing this?
2020, with that video in the alley.
I had
And then the
a
video in the
Nikon
park.
So before the pandemic.
Nikon
Just
P5
before.
camera, and I shot 2 videos on that. It was super low key. I didn't really think nothing of it, We just shot 2 videos, and then. But right now, taken seriously, like jumping in film by, like presently to date, was just like active, like coming into a year now.
To a year.
But
Just over a
actively,
year.
like forward 7 months, but it has been a year at pace.
So what made you want to even get into that? Start doing that?
I did
Why are you
lighting.
laughing?
I did lighting and directing with another cameraman,
Yeah.
And he's on
and
point.
we built up a platform and created a business. And throughout that business, the only thing that I didn't have was the camera itself. And through that, jealousy and envy built through a partnership, and a question of loyalty had led for the partner to change ways. And for that happening, this man had motivated me to continue and push that business, push that platform, and pick up the camera, because I had already been doing 80% of the workload, and I was creative enough and had the network to move forward with it. And I will say this, videography is what I'm doing, but I'm a photographer first.
Okay.
I'm an artist, photographer, videographer.
Get that straight,
and
right?
you know? Yeah, artist,
Okay.
photographer,
Yeah.
videographer, and MC.
And the list goes on. No, that's dope. That's dope. And doing any of these music videos that you've been doing, have you had an occasion where you've had guns pointed at you or anything like to have you scared?
I've had people play all types of finesse to me.
Yeah.
Yes. I deal with a base of clientele that generally...
No, I'm
It's stuck
talking
in a
during
place
the
like
music
that,
video. You know how
so-
nowadays
Oh,
people
okay.
like to
Flashy.
flash their things, whatever. You ever
well,
been in a situation like that where
not
you're
to
like,
my face, not
Yeah.
to my face, no, but I have been in an environment where
Hope that don't go off.
something may have looked like something, and it may have been where it had been. So...
I like the way he answered that.
Might have been something, it
Allegedly.
may have been
Media
somewhere.
chain, media chain. What do you enjoy about?
I've been a creative from the jump. Like I said, I've always liked and been interested in graffiti, which got me interested in architecture and which built into photography. And then I've always liked colors and textures and things like that. So videography kind of just came to me pretty naturally, to be honest. And I've always been one to make movies and little shows and animations in my head, and it just kind of it's having the camera is makes me limitless, you know.
Interesting.
That camera magic.
Yeah.
I love it.
So out of all the cameramans you've seen growing up out in the city,
Ooh.
which one is at the top?
Oh.
At the top, okay, present to date right now. Shout out 448. This man is the hardest working videographer, VFX artist.
Yeah.
This man,
I
Don
need a
Breeze,
448
Don Breeze.
video.
Look him up, know your shit, you know, 448, big shout out, you know, this man grinds and works super, super hard, he's the top contender right now, to be honest, yeah.
And would you say you've seen the best?
Shout out Mike Jones though.
Yeah,
Mike
shout out
Jones. Okay, Mike Jones. Shout out
Mike
myself.
Jones.
Would you say you've seen your best music video from him?
I personally haven't worked with him, but I've always been in communication, and definitely will be working with him in the near future, so shout out to him.
Okay. All right, ShoBiz.
Yeah.
A little bit about you.
Get it.
How many shows have ShoBiz done this year?
Oh shit. I feel like I perform every weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a ride because I'm new to this, right?
34 plus, easy.
This is my first year of performing. My first show was beginning of April. Shout out CY for putting me on. And I'm trying to catch up to people that have been doing it for 5, 6, 7 years. They've been putting in the work, grinding and paving the way for me. So the least I can do is get out there and put in the work too. So
For sure.
and this post-pandemic, people are looking for a good time and a good show. So hopefully I can provide that.
So what separates you from these other rappers? What makes you special or different? Why should people tap in and pay attention to your music?
I get people to think about real shit. I got those bangers, I got those hard in-your-face tracks, but if you listen to the music and actually pay attention, you go hear a story or two and it's gonna make you feel a way. So that's what I really like to do. I got a new tape coming end of November most likely. It was supposed to be end of October, but had to push it back because I had to get it right. And you're gonna see exactly what I mean. I tap into everything and I get people. Let's just put it this way. They're gonna be emotionally all over the map. They're gonna be happy 1 minute and being like, holy fuck, the next minute. So hopefully it works out that way, but yeah, that's what I do.
How important is rap to you? Is it something that you feel you have to be a rapper, you're gonna be a rapper, you're gonna make it big, or is it like a hobby? Is it How important is this rap thing to you?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I don't have to be a rapper to still make music. I don't have to make it. I've been writing music since I was like 12 or 13. I only started putting out music now. If I showed you some of the old stuff that I have on my phone, like I just enjoy making a little bit of music and bumping it for myself. So at this point, if I can put it out there for everybody else to enjoy, at the same time as continue to make it for myself, it's a win-win. If people pick it up and it blows up, okay, I'm cool with that, but I'm okay with just making the music and having people tap into their feelings and give you some good entertainment.
Where do you see yourself a year from now if you continue on the same trajectory that you're on right now in music?
Like I said, I'm still new to this, so hopefully by this time next year, I can have a little bit of a local buzz, continue to perform, continue to put on, be consistent with the music, and hopefully be able to connect with at least the listeners of Montreal. I have some listeners outside of Montreal, but the people here will really understand some of the stories and get a lot of the references that I'm trying to bring in the newer music that I'm putting out. So it takes a long time to become anything, so it's all about work and grinding away. So if I continue to work hard, hopefully that's what happens.
You guys seem to have a dope Batman and Robin chemistry between you guys. Like, how did that come about? How did you build this?
Okay.
You really want me to tell the story? You want to tell the story?
I'm gonna give a pinch of history. You breaking your shit. You know?
Okay.
Okay. So
you're getting sentimental out here.
From the jump,
Sentimental. Okay.
From the jump, we came from the same hood, same area, knew the same people.
Didn't fuck with each other.
Never jammed. Never jammed. Never knew each other. No. Just knew. Like, I knew him. He didn't even know me that, you know. But I've been around still. So later in life, we just.
When you say same hood, which hood is this?
DG.
Okay.
No damn good. Dog.
Okay.
No damn
Whoa.
No damn good. So
Whoa.
DG's not good. You're saying?
No, DG's the fucking spot, man.
Yeah, no damn good. Dog.
No damn good. That's
You
what
heard it from
people call
Shvelly today, guys. No damn good. Alright.
Whoa. I can't stand behind that.
DG, Southside DG, Southside
ShoBiz
DG.
not a part of that.
Southside DG, you know, but me,
The
no
load
damn
tracks,
good.
my nigga.
Okay, so what's the story now?
So
You wouldn't leave me alone.
yeah. So basically, like one of like our mutual friends, my close friend, he had told me like from time this guy had bars, you know, and like from our mutual friends too, you know, he had his shit, like he always had some wordplay, like was always working on something, you know, making music and doing this and this and this. Me, I had only done freestyles. I had I didn't even know what a 16 was. I didn't even know how to make a hook at that time, you know. And I had met some people from the East End and downtown, and linked up with some people in Iberville, and ended up in a studio called Empire House.
Shout out Empire House.
This
Put
was
me on.
the
Shit.
legendary thing. You know, Empire House was a thriving point platform for a lot of people. It was a big studio. It bred a lot of superstars today. And the top owner gave me a chance, saw that I had a little something in me, and I partnered up with him. We ended up getting a 2-office studio downtown. And I had been ringing his line for like 4 months. Just linking him up and like, yo, come to the studio, come to the studio, come to the studio, come to the studio, come to the studio. And I was super busy. And then eventually one day he was like, today I got time. I was like, alright. And then from that point we just put in work. Like we weren't friends, we didn't know each other. We just I knew he had bars and he had something, and I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew what I wanted to make, and when we linked up, he understood. He understood.
I saw the work ethic.
Work ethic, like he got me like completely off the jump with like no words whatsoever.
Yeah.
We had a friendship after the music, you know, like we put in so much work together that like that friendship was just like, you know.
Shout out all my day ones, but Shvelly gave me my first shot in the booth. So kept ringing me down. I got in the booth with him. He did a track called Link Up, and
big Detroit vibes.
Yo, he found the sound that I had in my head, and I was convinced that I needed to start making music. He got me a show before I even had music out.
Yeah.
And I got on the stage.
Through the pain, through the struggle, if you try and reach, then you gon' pull a muscle. I did it all for the hustle, tryna ball, build, wrestle. Through the pain, through the heat, I can't take it, too much pain in these streets. I did it all for my pimps, I did it all in these streets.
Had a lot of pain in me, now I got these chains on me. Think my legs gave out the way I keep this cane on me.